Good morning, friends. Now we are going to see how to create a sample Hibernate application using MyEclipse. Uh, we'll create the whole application using MyEclipse. We'll even create the tables and we'll do some reverse engineering to be lazy what a programmer should be. Without a programmer can't be a programmer in my terms. But anyway, let's see how to do that. For that, first we need to open the perspective of MyEclipse Database Explorer. If you don't find it over here, don't worry, go to the other, and here you can find MyEclipse Database Explorer. Now once you find it, right click over here and say new. Then if you want, you can give some driver template, otherwise you could fill on all these things. I'm gonna fill on all these things, but I don't remember all those things, so I have some sample programs from which I got take up all those things. Okay. Oracle configuration. So we are going to connect to Oracle as our sample application. So this is my driver class not found. It's saying me that, so for that I need to use over here Oracle. Where is Oracle? Yeah, Oracle thin driver. Okay, it gave me default thing. Okay, it's saying the same thing yet. Okay, don't worry, we'll do something about that. Local host and yeah, 1521 and close this. My XE is my global name. System, my password, and to add jar I am using ojdbc5.jar. A driver name already exists with this particular driver. With that name already exists, it seems, so I'm gonna change to driver 1. I'll say Oracle driver temp because I can delete it afterwards. So I gotta test the driver, my password. So it said database connected successfully established, so that's okay with me. I'm gonna go next and I'm gonna go finish. So here's my thing, just now whatever we have created. So right click on this, say open connection and provide your password, say okay. So now go ahead, open all those things, go to your respective user. I'm gonna add to the system. So table, I want to create a new table. I gotta call it HB Rev, stands for reverse engineering, HB reverse engineering. And I gotta add some columns. The first would be an ID, the next would be a number of 10. Default value I don't want, I want this to be primary key. Finished, first column created, and the second column would be a name, would be of varchar. Come on, varchar, come up. Very good. The size would be 25. Why? I just got it faster, that's it, no specific reason. Okay, I think two fields are just good enough. Now let's say finish, and where's our table. Here's our table. We want, you can even query, right click on that and say okay. We'll create a new editor, new SQL editor. Say select star from HBREF, the thing what we have created. The name, is it okay? HBREF ENGG. So let us see. Table of view doesn't exist. REVE HBREVE. Okay, 3 G's. My bad. I'm very bad at these things. So I got some empty database table created. Now I'm switching back to my Java perspective and I'm creating a new simple Java project name, test Hibernate rev eng. So all these things you can change if you want, but I'm not gonna change anything because anyhow this is just a sample tutorial, and I'm gonna say finish. So after that I'm gonna right click on this and say MyEclipse, and I gotta add Hibernate capabilities so that my project get the Hibernate capabilities. I'm gonna use the final version and I'm gonna say next. So I'm gonna create a new thing and I want everything to be open after. So that's what it is. Then again the database driver, our temper driver, and password, whatever the password you want, and Oracle any version I'm using. So you gotta use, if you want to use, you can use your JNDI data source. So then I'm gonna say next. So Java package, I'm gonna create a new Java package named test. So I want this particular Java package to be used. I have the last Java 5's compilation level. So finish. So now I got my things, and I'm gonna add one more thing here, show SQL, which shows me the queries which are generated by the Hibernate. The value would be true for it. So just save it, Control S. So now I'm gonna switch back to this particular thing, and for the table I'm gonna go to my table which I have created earlier. Now I'm gonna say Hibernate reverse engineering. There are even other things, but I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about Hibernate reverse engineering, and I have a src folder just now created a test. I'm giving the same thing, and I gotta create a Pojo, and I want even Pojo with the to be created equivalent to the my table. So a Pojo would be created aside from the Hibernate session abstract classes. So next, I wanna do anything else. I don't wanna do anything else. Next, select table or column to configure mapping details. I don't wanna do any mapping details. You do it for me. So the selected package might contain files that will overwrite. Okay, I have no problem with that. Do it. And background. Okay, why are you running in background? Don't shy. Let us see how much time do you take. Shall I count 1 to 10? 1 to 10. Haha, that's very fast. I'm faster than the MyEclipse. Just kidding. Yes, I want to open the perspective. It said it had created everything. So let us see what did it created. Okay. Okay. I want again switch back to the Java Enterprise thing. So let me just open all the things. We'll analyze what it did and what it didn't do. So this was the file which we had earlier retrieved. Okay, so let us just go ahead and have a look at the source. If you want, you can even change the Oracle dialect. Okay, URL correct, password correct, this correct, and the driver is correct. Connection profile, you can, it has given whatever it want based on the configurations of the previous thing. It created a session factory for me. So using this session factory, I'll do the things, and you see here this is a Pojo which got created actually to the mapping from the table what we had created. In the table we had this ID and name, so the same thing got over here, and it even created the Pojo. This is the Pojo which extends this particular Pojo. It's nothing but it's serializable. Here it is, even here it's serializable. So this is the shorter, this is a bigger, kind of default things. If you want, you can remove that. If not, just go ahead. I'm gonna use it because I don't have any problem of having one extra class. So I'm just gonna go right click new. I'm gonna say class. I'm gonna name it as main because it's gonna contain the main method. I'm gonna say finish. Then I'm gonna say session, the session of Hibernate. Session equals to, I'm gonna get it from the Hibernate class which was created by the Hibernate session factory dot get session. Now after getting the session, I'm gonna open the transaction transaction tx equal to session dot begin transaction, and I'm gonna create the Pojo and assign some values to it. HB rev engineering Pojo equal to new HB reverse engineering. So it has a 2-parameter constructor. If you want, I'll go and show you again. Here you see super means it's nothing but calling of this particular thing, and here you can see it has setting to these particular variables. So I want these values to be inserted in the Pojo, and from the Pojo I want this to be saved. And to save this, I'm gonna say session dot save of Pojo, and I'm gonna say tx dot commit, and that's it. We are good to go. But Hibernate session factory dot close session, I wanna even close the session. So before proceeding further, I just want to make sure that my database table doesn't got any data. So let me just see. Okay, you see we have no data. So let me just go to my main and save it and execute. Alt Shift X and G is a shortcut to execute in my thing. Okay, it got executed. Let us see once again whether the data has been present. Yeah, 1 meg. You see, that's a very great. I have created a sample Hibernate application within a very short time. So thanks for watching, and I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe.